this in the semifinals. Bennett, on the other hand, probably not too excited to be facing Maverick. That's got to be the match he's most worried about.
All right. Players all set.
I actually bought a bunch of art prints this weekend. I don't know if you were watching yesterday. You probably saw it.
I was not watching yesterday, but I was aware of that.
Yeah, I bought.
I think because I was busy in the booth.
I bought Acidic Sliver. I bought Might Sliver. I bought Mind Whip Sliver, and I bought Mind Lash Sliver.
And yeah, these are.
I like Sliver artwork.
Yeah, that's.
I have a bunch of prints.
For some reason, not a surprise.
I don't have any of the original art.
But it's cool to have the prints and.
Yeah, I have them like. I have a room in my apartment where I write columns and sit around and game.
Yeah, see, like I don't have any artwork, but I guess if I did, I'd have to figure out where I would put it because I feel like it wouldn't really go in the living room very well, you know.
All right, Nicholas Bacvar leads things off.
All my art is like photography art, that kind of thing. I don't have any magic art, that's what I meant to say.
All right, so it's Savannah for Nicholas Bacvar, and let's see, does he have a turn 1 play? It's a Noble Hierarch. And Bennett Snyder now on the draw.
Misty Rainforest.
Cracks a Misty Rainforest, going to grab a Tropical Island or a Volcanic Island.
Let's switch this around since we know.
Bennett Snyder is not playing the Taiga or the Island.
Or any basics. You know, just to mention.
He's playing a mana base very similar to what I would play if I were to play the deck.
3 Trops, 3 Volcanics, 4 Misty, 4 Scalding, 1 Polluted Delta, 4 Wasteland. And no play from Bennett other than the fetch.
Did he actually fetch, or did he just...
Yeah, he fetched. He fetched a Volcanic Island and looks to have
So he
passed
probably
the
has
turn.
a Thought Scour or a Stifle?
It's my guess. And
It's
a
a Pride
Kasali
Mage?
Pride Mage from
Now,
Nicholas.
if you're Nicholas Bacvar, I think you pass the turn and then Wasteland during Bennett's upkeep. It seems like the best course of action to me, anyway. So let's see what Nicholas Bacvar decides to do here.
I like that line of play. Pass the
Passes the turn and upkeep.
Untap, upkeep. Doesn't stop him.
Nope,
Okay.
didn't stop him. Okay. I would have stopped.
And Wastelanded him.
That's really important because that would also tie up the mana of the rug deck, and if you just can get ahead of the rug deck on the table, it's really hard for them to ever win. Alright, so a Volcanic Island, or rather a Misty Rainforest from Bennett Snyder,
Forked Bolt
is going to kill this Noble Hierarch and deal 1 to Nicholas Bacvar, putting him down to 18 here in the first game. Still no Wasteland activation from Nicholas, but it's becoming obvious why that is. He has a Knight of the Reliquary in hand, and if you've ever played the rug deck, you know that you can't beat a Knight of the Reliquary. That doesn't happen.
Yeah. Nicholas also has a Scrib Sprite. I'm sorry, Scrib Ranger. Scrib Sprite would be awkward. Scrib Ranger in his hand, and I think that
It combos pretty well with his Knight.
Really, and not only that,
It lets him cast the Knight
blocks
too.
Delver of Secrets all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Has Flash. Nice surprise. That's one of my favorite creatures ever. Not not like in the top 5 necessarily, but it's just one that I've always really liked a lot. Rebecca Gay artwork. I mean, it is pro blue, but I love it. It's a very
my favorite
blue
artwork
card.
of hers is Gaia's Blessing.
And that's another
Blessing,
very
yeah.
blue card that's actually green. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
actually going to bring up Gaia's Blessing. And Wasteland from Bennett to take out Nicholas's colored mana source. Nicholas gonna activate it for mana.
Add a green and then
use it for mana.
That's activating it. It's an activated ability.
Yeah, I guess so. Activate just seems funny. Tapping it for mana. And there's the Scrib Ranger. After Bennett plays a Tarmogoyf, passes the turn.
Nicholas Bacvar in a rough spot here because of his mana.
And Brainstorm removing, I'm sorry, Force of Will removing Brainstorm takes care of that Scrib Ranger. And I think that was
pretty brutal.
That was pretty brutal. That was exactly what Bennett needed to do. Because that card is deceptively good. It's tricky. It's very defensive. Just can do a lot of things that in the right situations.
Yeah, and see, this is something that's a little weird to me. All right, so Nicholas never activated the Wasteland to kill a land, and obviously he's mana screwed, so he wants the mana. But he's actually hasn't tapped the Wasteland for mana yet, except when he played the Scrib Ranger. That was the only time he tapped it for mana, and I don't know. Maybe you just waste your opponent's thing and then lean on him. Prevent the Tarmogoyf from coming down. It's hard though. Definitely
yeah,
hard.
I mean,
his opponent would have gone. Yeah, I guess he's probably still be very far behind. Alright, I think
he may have been able to keep the Tarmogoyf from hitting the table so soon, but I still think he'd be in a
so
kind of bad
Tarmogoyf bringing it
situation.
for 4. Nicholas Bacvar going to drop to 14 here. Attacks Bennett, dropping him down to 11.
Oh no, it is bolted and Bacvar scoops him up.
Bacvar scoops it up. That's a bit of a premature scoop.
I think he seems very frustrated. I don't know if it was like he had a bad draw, you know, then was mana screwed. Like maybe he just didn't feel like was confident in his draw, and then
he had 2 Swords to Plowshares in his hand, and his opponent just had a Tarmogoyf in play. He draws the Savannah, and he's right in there.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
game, it's like it's not like his
I'm
opponent only has like 2
speculating.
cards left.
Oh, it's trivia time.
Oh,
right.
we get to give you guys some more trivia. So we're gonna pick somebody who answers this question correctly, and they're going to get 6 free months of Star City Games Premium.
Yeah. So we got a question ready. Do you want to go with this question?
Sure. Now, earlier this morning, we saw the finals of the Star City Standard Open here in Madison, Wisconsin, and Matt Lang was the champion. I'd like to know who Matt Lang defeated in the finals to become the champion of Star City Madison.
Birmingham, Nashville. Where
Standard.
Are we? So yeah.
So who did Matt Lang defeat in the finals?
Of the standard portion.
Of the standard
of
portion
SCG Madison.
Of SCG Madison.
And you could win 6 months of premium. And you know what's going to happen? When your premium is about to expire, you will be like, I can't let this expire. I'm too excited because we just returned to Ravnica.
That's true.
People will be brewing up their Return to Ravnica decks.
Oh, well, we will have already returned to Ravnica.
Exactly. Ravnica will have been
it'll be like, it'll almost be Thanksgiving.
Weeks. Yeah. So
it'll be like getting your turkey ready.
Yeah. Like, I gotta...
You'll be going to the store to buy oil so that you can fry your turkey.
Well, actually...
Because I'm going to write a premium column at the beginning of November on how to fry a turkey. StarCityGames.com, so you guys can all look forward to that.
I'm glad you completely interrupted me when I mentioned Worlds, but doesn't exist any longer. I was like, Worlds is going to know it's not. Never mind. Continue to talk about turkey.
Turkey's delicious.
I was like, last November was Worlds. Hey. I'm trying to find the answer to this question. I don't even know where to go. Gosh. I'm trying to win some premium.
All right, so we have game 2 about to begin. Nicholas Bacvar, again, that scoop was super premature. You know, that's the one thing that's strange, is like sometimes you see people like not scoop when there's literally no chance no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't this person scooping? But it's even stranger when you see people scoop and you're like, he definitely could have won. And he's playing for a good amount of money, right?
Yeah, I don't know
in
why
the top
he would
4,
want to...
Pretty big tournament.
Why he'd want to scoop at that point. And he's got a good matchup against Rogue.
It's like an insane matchup. It's why you play the Maverick deck.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just get frustrated and, you know, you tilt a little bit. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I know I've been in situations where I've gotten frustrated and probably scooped prematurely because I was frustrated. I was like, I just want to reset this game. I mean, you know, I just want to start over.
Yeah, no, and don't get me wrong, I've done that too. I've done that at like when I've been playing in FNMs, when I've been playing in local drafts, where I've just, I've been playing a game that I was not having fun with and was not happy with the way the game ended up. So I just scooped and decided to go to a new game. But I haven't done that in the top 4 of a tournament for thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Well, he's going to get another chance here. He's on the play here with Maverick versus Bennett Snyder's Rug Delver list.
All right, so Nicholas Bacvar on the play now. Looks like he has a keepable hand.
I got that.
Chooses to mulligan that hand.
I love the people that tweet in answers with like a paragraph. They're like, not only am I going to tell you the answer, but I'm also going to tell you like all this extra information too.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not actually being sarcastic. I think it's kind of funny. Like this, like he defeated blank, who was playing blank with blank. This is what he was playing. This is what he was playing. This is what the life total was on the last turn, and before he killed him, and he's like, wow, thanks for the extra info. We really only needed the one, but it's cool that you put so much effort into it. Like, I was paying attention. I need to win.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I understand.
They probably deserve to win more.
I like the extra effort. It's not us choosing the answer.
But who really deserves anything? I don't like the concept of one deserving something.
That's something I can't wrap my head around.
It's just too much.
Yeah, we're not the ones who choose the winner, by the way. We don't choose it.
Yeah, it's not us.
It is our director. And in this case, that would be Jesse.
That's me.
And Jesse he's quite the maverick himself. Wasteland for Nicholas Bacvar, turn 1.
I'm more of a goose.
No.
I don't make it to the
Yeah, and
Justin
Nicholas
Opal was a
Bacvar,
goose.
after shipping back that opening hand, decides to just keep a hand with no colored mana.
Or did he just want to start on Wasteland? Did he?
No,
does
he just
not
kept a
have
hand with no colored mana.
That's interesting. So Bennett Snyder
Like,
ponders. Bacvar untaps his Wasteland, which was not tapped, so it doesn't actually.
Why not
untap
just
it, but-
mulligan again? It's not that big of a deal, dude. Like it's like a really, really good matchup. Like you can probably win on 4 cards against 7 cards, like 40% of the time. Or maybe not that much, but like at least 30% of the time. Like don't just like keep a hand that does absolutely nothing.
Well, for now, he's not been able to do anything, not been able to draw into any land. Bennett now plays or cracks his Misty Rainforest, and now draws for his turn.
This is kind of a valuable lesson for those watching. Just like letting yourself tilt hurts you a lot.
Solvable Island for Bennett, and Nicholas draws. He's gonna have to discard, I think. He's got he's got 7. Yeah. Sulfur Elemental from Bennett, just as a beat stick.
Yeah, getting in there
He's
for
gonna
3.
start. So
And it preemptively stops Mom from coming down.
yeah, and Nicholas draws his second land, which happens to be a Wasteland.
So much for Mother's Day occasion. Bennett Snyder has a terrible hand too. Like Nicholas could have easily won with like a 3-card hand against this. It's literally a Rug Delver hand where he hit his first 5 land drops and his first threat was a Sulfur Elemental. Like this hand is so easy.
Pretty
Like,
subpar.
you can actually beat this hand with a 3-card hand if you're Maverick.
So Nicholas draws, and I think he just scooped.
And Nicholas just scoops.
So Bennett Snyder on to the finals 2-0 with Rug Delver.
Yeah, I mean, a very, very good matchup for Nicholas.